Hi, this is Chuck Kocher, founder and coach at the Transformation Company. And this is the fifth in a series of videos and blogs that we've developed to help you move through these uncertain times with the COVID virus. Today's topic is crisis. What do you do in crisis from an opportunity standpoint, or do you look at it as something you can't overcome? And you can freeze. You can say, no, we're going to just back off of the whole crisis and just wait till it goes through. Or you can think through it and adjust, adapt, and be agile through the crisis. So you have choices. And a lot of it comes down to how you think as a company and also how you plan and how you can shift as a company. So, for example, we have many companies that we work with directly that are pivoting. Some are pivoting to new opportunities, some are pivoting with their teams, some are pivoting within their markets and things like that. So, example, a healthcare company. They provide home care services, and that's a critical and essential business right now through this crisis. So, what they've decided to do is take on COVID-19 patients, and only one of two in their community. Now, they've set up systems and ways to do it so they can protect their own employees, but they're one of two in the community. That's going to stand out. They're going to stand out not just now because they're helping through this tough time, but in the future. It'll enhance their brand. They've also decided when they look at different types of cases that they take, they're only going to take the cases that hit a certain gross margin to protect the cash and the cash flow in their company. Another company is a restoration company, and typically they go to big issues and challenges that we might have, like hurricanes, fires, things like that. And they decided at first to look at the cleaning area, because that's a big opportunity now with COVID-19, and decided, no, that's not for them. That's not the right margin. They probably are going to have to shift too many things to be effective at that. However, they pivoted then to things and opportunities outside of the general markets they're in. So, for example, there was a tornado in Nashville. They pivoted where they normally wouldn't go after that. They went and found a big opportunity there for their company and then deployed their equipment and subcontractors to address that tornado we recently had here a couple of weeks ago. So that's a pivot. Another pivot would be a company that's an online company that they were changing their vendor before this happened. Their whole supply chain was being changed, and they had made the move, and then COVID-19 hit. Now, that supplier they changed to shut down. They had to go to another one, and then they eventually weren't the right supplier. Then they moved to a third one. With all this happening, their sales had dropped initially, and then it came back up. And so now they're protected. It would be terrible if you had sales, but you couldn't provide your services and products. So again, those are examples of pivots that you could potentially make. But a lot of it's thinking through objectively. So not just emotionally jumping at opportunities, but really thinking through, can we leverage our core competencies that we have as a company? Do we have the right team to address it, the equipment, the services, whatever it might be? So you have to really think on logic and not emotion and be more objective. And you're probably going to say no to many, many opportunities. In the article, the blog itself, we provided some industries that have been identified as opportunity industries to be targeting during this time. So these are industries that are doing well and thriving through COVID-19. And so we're going to provide that to you. We got that from a recent Scaling Up virtual summit that we attended. I hope you join some of those upcoming summits where a group shared some of those top industries. So again, it's how you look at things. And as a leader and as a leadership team and as a company, now's the time where you can actually scale up while most people are scaling down or not scaling at all. And you can take advantage of it. But again, you got to think through it, make sure it's a good move for the company. And then after this is all over, you may have a brand new customer set, brand new opportunity to really scale up post COVID-19. This is Chuck Kocher from the Transformation Company. Please join us in the ongoing series here for COVID-19 and how to move through these uncertain times. Thank you.